there's a comeback coming this NFL for the Super Bowl. There's a comeback. You know who this comeback is coming by?
Who?
It's not a player. It's not a coach. It's a beer.
Bud Light.
Bud Light is making a comeback. They're making a comeback tour for the Super Bowl. We can pull up this right now. So the Bud Light tour will hit the Super Bowl in its biggest stage yet. This year, Bud Light is making a comeback with 60-second Super Bowl ad. The ad will focus on humor and introduce a brand new character while adhering to the easy-to-drink, easy-to-enjoy marketing theme. Last year, we all know what happened with Bud Light. Dylan Mulvaney's sales declined 29% and saw Modelo, a Mexicano beer, become the #1 beer in the United States. So, by the way, let's see if you guys, first, we're going to be doing a lot of trivia today. Do you know how much a 30-second Super Bowl ad costs? By the way, they're doing a 60-second ad. How much do you think a 30-second Super Bowl ad costs?
I want to say $2 million for every 30 seconds.
You're going $2 million. What you got, Shay?
I was definitely going to say $2 million.
$2 million.
I know the answer.
You know the answer? What is it?
7.
$7 million? Okay.
Damn. $7 million.
$7 million.
It was on. It was on DVD this morning.
What do you think, Nat?
I'll just say 8.
She's going 8. Well, Padrino cheated. It is $7 million.
I cheated. I did homework. I listened to Pat
But that's
this
for
morning.
a 30-second ad. Bud Light doing a 60-second ad. That's going to cost them how much?
$14 million.
$14 million.
Wow.
So, Bud Light, grab your thumbs.
Why?
Let's see. Do you think Bud Light, do you think a Super Bowl ad in the Super Bowl, in the most manliest of sports, do you think that they will help them make a comeback? Yes or no? Go ahead.
Wait, say that again.
Are they making a comeback?
Bud Light?
Yes.
Depending on the ad.
That's what I was going to say. How much are they
Depending on the ad.
Guys, everyone had told me ask
Well,
a
they
question.
said a character.
Just
Is
stick
that a
up
person
red
or is that
green.
like a? I
She goes
identify as
no.
a.
She goes no. You're saying no. You're saying yes.
Yeah, I would
Can I have a
Not saying
caveat?
yes.
I have a
No, of
caveat.
course, I need
if
a-
they make it like the most ironically hyper masculine ad in the world to combat what Dylan Mulvaney did, I feel like it would also be highly comedic, and from that perspective, it would win back the audience. to
I would
some
need
degree.
a groveling apology, like point blank, saying what they did, saying we're stupid idiots, saying. I mean, like,
And then they
truly
say,
denying every single thing that they did, saying that's like awful, and like, yes, overcompensate, if you will, or just going back to what they originally were. But no, I want groveling apology or else.
What was so
Bud
bad
Light.
about what they did?
Are you kidding me?
I want to know from your perspective.
Well, it wasn't even just the Dylan Mulvaney was really ridiculous, but it was the marketing person saying like, oh, the idiots that drink our beer, that's not who we're going after anymore. Basically, like what it was built on, like Budweiser, the most American thing on the planet, like all of that is bad. To me, it was like thumbs down America, thumbs up whatever trans Dylan, whatever all the other stuff was. So no, I want groveling apology.
So you're not even
on your
upset
knees.
about the Dylan Mulvaney thing.
Oh, no.
You're upset about the core principles that they violated, where they basically
No, I hated both.
dismissed their core audience.
Yeah.
Typically a bro, frat, drinking beer
Or
kind
at least
of a
a man.
vibe.
Okay, how about this? At
man's
least a man. No, a man.
It was
So
a
then they
man.
did Dylan, which is it's a man, but it's not really a man. So no, that
Is Dylan Mulvaney a man or a woman?
it's a man.
It's a man.
You sure about that?
Dylan
Oh,
Mulvaney
Adam.
is Dylan.
Okay,
well,
you know
it's
what?
Thursday,
You know what?
so
It's
it might be a
actually-
He identifies as a woman, though.
Okay, would you hook up
Dylan.
with him, her?
Oh.
You know what? I'd like to keep my
Oh,
personal
yeah,
business
yeah,
first. No, obviously not. I'm into chicks, but
Then there's
Well, that's a
no,
correct
obviously I'm being
yeah.
sarcastic here. So nobody here is willing to admit that Dylan Mulvaney is a girl. Okay. Dina, is
he's not.
What's up?
Bud Light redeemable? Will the bros drink it again?
I think the bros will, because the bros are broke. So price point wise, like I think the
Yeah.
bros will drink it.
But you
know
can
what
drink
I mean?
Natty Light. You can drink
But-
Coors Light. There's other options out
But
there.
as far as like their
Corona?
core consumer, like middle class America, I think Modelo stole them away. That's it.
Yeah?
I think, yeah. I don't
Shay,
think
what do you
they're coming
say?
back.
Bud Light
I
making a
don't.
comeback like Tom Brady in the Super Bowl a few years ago?
I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, because like Corona is already up there. Modelo is already up there. Like, But
That's
Light
true.
had they time to shine. I feel like
That's
Okay,
true,
well,
too.
listen, guys.
Yeah, what
there's
if they came back with an ad and it was like
Corona's
they
got
started
Snoop
playing
now?
like the old ad with Dylan Mulvaney and then like it went like fuck
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, what if they made that funny?
I feel like
but that's what
that
I
would
mean.
bring a new like you know.
That's what I
don't
mean.
know.
I
It would
want
have to
that
be like a
level
crazy
of-
ad.
Heavily
I want
overcompensated.
denying every-
That was the caveat that my answer came with. It needs
Yeah.
to be like almost borderline
Extreme.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like the most masculine thing. Every exaggeration of every masculine stereotype you've ever seen with
But
some type of
addressing
reference
their
to the
mistake.
Dylan Mulvaney thing.
Like I want addressing the
yeah,
like
some type of
apology.
reference to it in like a comedic way.
We were so dumb. We're sorry. We love you, America.
Well,
rah
let me-
rah.
let
But
me-
then that
let me
also
bring
affects
this
how
in
much
for
you
a second.
trust them because it's like, oh, you guys lost money, now we'll change it for you. Like, I
Well,
don't trust
listen,
you
they
anymore.
have a major advocate. There's a couple major advocates, but there's a major advocate basically saying that they're rooting for Bud Light's comeback, and it's not the person you think. We all know that Dana White brought it to the UFC. We've seen that. Shane Gillis brought it. He's one of the biggest comedians these days. He's going to be hosting SNL this week.
Yep.
But you know, there's someone bigger than Dana White. There's someone bigger than Shane Gillis. Even Joe Rogan has been seen drinking Bud Light on his show. But there's someone even bigger than all those names that is advocating for giving Bud Light a second chance. Do you know who it is?
Who?
Malik, pull up this article.
Is it-
Let's see if you recognize this guy.
Is it Posty?
Donald Trump. Ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know. They get Trump
is
behind
saying,
that
hold
thing.
up now.
Sorry.
Trump is saying conservatives should give Bud Light a second chance. You didn't see this one coming,
you
did
didn't.
you
I
guys?
did.
Yeah.
So
No,
Bud
I
Light-
did because Don Jr. said this a while ago.
They might
did
make
he?
a comeback.
Oh, yeah.
now.
Well, let me read the article and then you guys can weigh in. Bud Light has made a mistake of epic proportions, Trump said. He referenced a brief partnership with the company had with transgender influencer and 100% female Dylan Mulvaney. This has cost billions in market value. We all know that they dropped 29% in 2023. But Trump gave a caveat, much like Amy wanted to give a caveat earlier. Anheuser-Busch, and we've interviewed Billy Bush, who's the grandson of the founder. Anheuser-Busch is a great American brand and perhaps deserves a second chance.
No.
What do you think? Perhaps instead we should be going after those companies who are looking to destroy America. Here's what I do know. In America, we love a redemption story.
Yeah.
We love people that fall down,
You get back up.
and we love them to get
Stronger than
back up
ever.
and do their thing. So even if Trump, you're talking about a guy who he has Kid Rock that's with him everywhere he goes when he goes to his UFC things, taking a machine gun and just
yeah.
spraying down Bud Light. We saw that. If Trump is asking you to give Bud Light a second chance, do you think the conservatives of the world will say, all right, if Trump said it, if my dear leader said it,
They might.
that we'll
just-
give him another chance?
Yeah.
What would you say, Laura?
Okay. So one, I do think, because Don said this a while ago, and Don said it in the heat of like, it was still Dylan Mulvaney.
Don
moment.
Jr.?
Don Jr., yeah.
I love how you're like, yeah,
sorry.
Don, you know, my buddy.
Donnie J, yeah, the junior.
Yeah, my guy.
So he said it. So I think there's something in their pocket that's going to benefit from all this. But
I
I'm
heard there's
gonna
something
say-
in Dylan Mulvaney's pocket.
Yeah, well, yeah, a couple of things.
It's not in
But-
his pocket.
No. So,
Is that a banana in your pocket? Yep. No. it's Just
You know the
that.
saying,
Happy to see you.
If you feel a bulge in a
Something like that.
conservative woman's thing, it's a gun. If you
Yeah.
feel one in a liberal woman's thing, it's a
it's a
Bingo.
that.
it's a
So-
penis.
As you were saying,
So what I was saying is, okay, I was really like on the harsh side, right? Groveling apology, I still 100% believe that. But as a multi-generation owner of something that I would hate to see die, like Anheuser-Busch, I hope that they do redeem themselves, because I felt bad for them. I'm like, oh my gosh, their grandparents worked on this. This is like so Americana, and they've just, completely burned it to flames with this Mulvaney character. So I still want them to apologize, but obviously I would like that history to be redeemed.
Amy, I'm going to come to you. Malik, do me a favor real quick. Run a poll. Will you guys get behind Bud Light again? Are they worthy of a comeback? Then after you do that, pull up all the brands that AB InBev, Anheuser-Busch InBev owns. So you're saying that, hey, you don't want to see Anheuser-Busch go down the tubes. You'll see how many beers they own. Pull that up. Amy, your thoughts.
Yeah.
Even if Trump is saying, listen, guys, they deserve a second chance. Everyone fucks up. Everyone's been there. I cheated on my wife. I need a second chance, Melania. And he got it. What do you say, Amy?
I feel like they should put Trump in the ad. That
Oh
would help.
gosh, can you
That
imagine?
that would be helpful.
That's probably their plan the whole time.
exactly how Adam just did that caricature.
Can
Yeah.
you
If Trump came in
imagine?
and he did that, and then they made like a
No.
little skit
No,
being
Amy.
apologetic.
Instead of Mulvaney in the bathtub with the Trump in the bathtub.
Trump in the bathtub.
Everybody.
Playing with a little rubber ducky. I love my little ducky.
I'll drink it too, don't worry.
Okay, yeah.
oh my god! Right? That's my answer there.
So here's a question for you guys, and then we'll move on. Dina, you're single right now?
I am.
You go to a bar, you like to have a good time. By the way, these are all the brands.
I get it, but the Budweiser is different than all
That
these other
Anheuser-Busch
Bud
owns. Can
Light.
you punch in?
Yes, of course. They
Punch
own
in a
all
little
those.
bit. Budweiser, Bud Light,
Right there.
Pabst Blue Ribbon,
Boom.
Natty Ice, Rolling Rock,
Stella. I didn't know.
Stella.
What?
Go ahead, can you guys see?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's a couple. There will be okay.
All that top row up there. Molson down there.
Fine. You
Heineken
want,
over there,
you want
Diageo.
me to get vengeful again? Fine. Groveling apology. No more. No mercy. Go down in flames. Down. Down.
Okay.
Down.
So Dina,
Yes.
you're on a date, pull up to a bar. The gentleman says, "Hey, sweetheart, what would you like to drink?" You say, "What? What are you gonna drink?"
My go-to.
Your go-to.
Like beer.
No, whatever you drink, whatever
Well,
it is.
I drink tequila.
Hey,
Tequila
it's me,
soda.
Dina. I got a tequila soda.
Yeah.
Coming right up, sir. What about you, buddy? What would you like? I'll do a Bud Light. What would you say? And that very moment, that man
Date's
that you're
over.
on a date with,
Date's over.
date's over.
Date's over.
The dude just orders a Bud Light, date's
Date's
over.
That's all it takes.
Date's
Even if
over.
he's
One
a
of the classic
good-looking,
beers.
strapping, masculine
Date's
dude,
over.
that's it?
Oh,
Date's
wow.
over.
Oh, wow.
Date's over.
She's more ruthless than me.
Really?
Swear, date's over.
Shay, how about you?
Date's over.
Oh,
Dude wants to
like,
drink a Bud Light, you let him drink a Bud Light?
I'd be like, dang, you classic with it. Okay.
Classic.
Yeah,
So in a good way.
I guess.
Oh, so he's a classy guy. drinking-
That was like
You know what? I
sarcastic.
went on a date last night. This
Classic. That was
really
a
classy
shot.
guy
Yeah.
ordered a Bud Light.
It was
I-
like, let's make it past the first 3 seconds. Let's see.
okay.
But Dina, I want to know, how would you end it there?
good.
That's
Yeah.
what
How
I'm
would
so
I end
curious
it?
about. Like, you tell me the date's over. Like, what would you say?
What would I say?
Yeah. I feel like it would be funny, so I want to know.
She'd be like, my mom's outside.
I mean, at that point, you gotta call in reinforcements, right? Like, you gotta like text a friend and be like, "Hey, it's an emergency right now. Like, I'm out." It's
Oh, so
This
you
is
went
an
into the phone
emergency.
call.
The
You went
guy
into the
ordered
like-
Bud Light.
red button. Yes, of course, because on a first date, first and foremost, on a first date, you're not gonna be in a venue where like a Bud Light is like a drink. Like, you're not gonna be at a barbecue. You're not gonna be, you know what I mean? Like at a football game.
Hold
or,
on,
like,
very
a
different takes.
baseball
She's
game or
saying
something
that's
like
for a
that.
barbecue, and she's saying it's classy.
You know what I mean?
Very
No.
different takes on Bud Light's got a wide
Her
range.
classic
I was
was
being
sarcastic, though.
Oh.
But
You said classic,
you understand what I'm saying?
classic.
So like
Yeah.
first date, like if we're in a restaurant and you're ordering a Bud Light when this place has like a wine list and like I mean, come on now. That kind of says a
So it's
lot.
not even about Mulvaney. It's just it's
has
very
nothing to do with Mulvaney. It's
Okay.
very
So
much
it's just
the venue.
telling
it's very
about the
much,
person
I
that
mean,
they're
the Mulvaney thing is very telling as well because, like you said, I mean, it's one thing to be like, okay, yes, this is what I drink, right, and be like, okay, and just stick to your guns as far as like your drinking preference. But I don't know. I mean, I have a tendency to think that my morals mean more than my alcoholic preferences. So I wouldn't even be drinking it, to be honest with you.
Look at that.
Amy,
this person
what happens
don't
if
got
you were
morals 'cause he
going to
drink
be
Bud
on a
Light?
date and a guy orders a Bud Light? What are you doing?
I would definitely roast him. Absolutely. I mean,
Oh,
I'm not
for
sure if I
sure.
would end the date. It depends on also like
Yeah,
the
make it
quality of
past
the
the first second.
conversation.
Set
and
up the
other
camera and
things,
do a
but
podcast.
I would absolutely roast the shit out of him for sure.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you like that one, click right here to watch the full SOSCAST. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.